What are we talking about today?
We're talking about a few things. How about we start, Chanch, by you giving an intro to the people?
Yeah, I want to know what we're talking about.
We're talking about our week here at ECU, okay? Couple stories from that weekend. Then we're going to get into the big appeals going on with Misfits, the main ones being Dillon Danis, Logan Paul, and then KSI for Tommy Fury. And then we're talking about this UFC event that you said you watched all the highlights on that I have no knowledge on, but that's
Zap told me he watched all the highlights too.
I did not say that.
Nice. That's what we're talking about today.
I did not say that.
Yeah, you did. You literally said, "Yo, I'm good on the UFC shit." Like,
That did not.
if you want to just like shut off the whole podcast and I'll talk about it,
yeah, that's
then
you'll
do that for me, right?
Yeah, but he did get fucked up.
Who?
Volkanowski.
Oh yeah, but I mean, 11 days notice. We'll go into that in a bit, right?
Yep.
Okay, so first up, East Carolina University.
Yep.
Got here Monday, as always.
Mhm.
You know, Thursday the festivities started.
Yep.
How was it?
Thursday night, Club Still Life. This is like the main, I mean, known to be a decent bar school. Sorry, I don't know why I'm staring at you, and I thought you were laughing at me. Good bar, Club Still Life. It's a pretty sick venue. Probably one of the nicest venues we've had on tour so far.
Bro, what's going on, man?
I can't make eye contact with Zaps.
What are you guys doing?
I don't know. I'm looking at Zaps. He's making me laugh.
I don't know.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what's going on, but Club Still Life. It's like a main club on the downstairs. Greek Life, pretty weird. They got like a separated area for Greek Life on the top floor where it has like a bar patio, and then upstairs bar, and it's just if you can only be there if you're in Greek Life. What the fuck? What the fuck's going on right now?
I thought of you and Zaps laughing, and it just made me laugh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Continue.
Oh yeah, and that's the venue of the bar, which is a really good spot, by the way. I mean, I thought it was the best spot we've been to. The energy when we got there initially in the club spot in the booth was wild. I mean,
oh my god,
Pants beers are starting to become a different level of.
It's crazy, bro.
It's fucking insane. Like, people are buying so many drinks and coming up and be like, "Let's put it down our pants." I don't know what's going on.
It's like it's becoming
insane.
Normal. It's like
some people hate it
now. Yeah.
Some people hate it, but like,
bro, just wait till you see it in person. Imagine just convincing a grown ass man like, "Yo, this would be dope, or this would be funny."
bro. Like imagine having people
insane.
go out of their way buying tall boys,
Yeah.
or even just 2 Michelobs in like cans, and be like, "Yo, I got you this. Like, let's do it." Like, they're going out of their way, and keep in mind, none of this alcohol is being drinking. It's literally going on the floor, on your balls in your pants. So it's like, how has this concept of a pants beer? It's turning into like, honestly, at some point,
like a shotgun. Like on camera.
Literally like a shotgun.
Yeah.
It's literally as normal as, "Yo, let's gun. Yo, let's rip a pants beer." Like, that's how it's flowing off these guys' tongue, which is great. I mean, it's hilarious, right? Mixed drinks, fuck, you name it. A Smirnoff Ices, Trulies. We're getting fucking weird with them now.
It's literally just some guys come up with just like a half cup. It's like, "Yo, is this enough? Is this enough?" And
Yeah,
you're just
man.
like, down the hatch.
Dude, and I'll just chuck them in the pants. Like, I like when they open it, and I just like throw it in there.
And
It just sticks. I like the funnel. I'm more of like a funnel guy, and you just like kind of let it flood down. But pants beers are seriously, at least
getting like, it's getting. The funniest part is like when you see people that don't know it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then like you just see their reactions to it.
Like,
and
yo,
you're
what the
you're
hell?
like you're looking around, you know what's going on, but everyone's like, "Wait, what are they doing right now?" I think that's the funniest part.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they kind of sit there as in like, because we look at it as normal, and we're like firing them up, right? And everyone else is getting fired up. So if you don't know what's going on, you're like,
Yeah.
this guy's like, is something like they miss chromosome or something? Like, what the fuck's going on right now? It's actually mind-boggling, but it's still comical to this day. I'm getting like every bar event, I'm getting more and more shocked because it's immediate. Yo, let's do a pants beer, and I'm like, holy, like my black Lululemons are just becoming. I wash them after every bar event. Man, it's still like, I'll take them out. It's got like a scent of. Like a slight scent of like Michelob Ultra.
Ew,
it's
man.
like it's I feel bad because
after the washing machine,
I've ripped them every time after the bars, and it's becoming like, it's got a slight, only at like the bottom, like where the cuffs are. I don't know. It's fine. It's not that bad, but they're going through the ringer. My black Lulus, the only pants I wear for the pants beers.
Yeah. Maybe get a couple pairs.
I might have to get more, but those are some expensive
Strictly
pants.
Yeah.
To be
pants
ripping
beers.
them for pants beers, but they do well because they absorb it and they're black and you can't really tell unless the light's on it.
Yeah.
But other than the pants beers, how was your guys' Thursday night? Again, it was a standard Thursday. We got kind of banged up. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think the club part downstairs was actually like really sick. Like the lighting, the way they had like the gas or whatever going and the lights hitting it with the gap on the ceiling and everyone was just like firing.
This guy's fired up about the production.
No, the production was pretty sick.
It was sick. What the fuck?
There's a solid 2-foot gap,
There
between
was.
the fog and the light, so it made this like
Yeah,
dim
there
appearance.
was
and
there was
this,
like an effect. Yeah.
holographic effect.
It was sick. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was fun. And then like the loft upstairs, whole different vibe.
Way different vibe.
And I actually liked that too because like I was like tired as fuck, low key.
Yeah.
But like another thing was they locked the bottles.
Oh
he
my
was gonna get pissed
god,
about that.
bro!
What happened?
You didn't know? You didn't see?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, they had a fucking case for the bottle, like that had a lock on it. Like it looked like
Yeah.
they were fucking
It was like a
concealing like
trophy case.
$100,000 ring in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
you
they had
didn't- and you had
unlock it.
every time they had to unlock it
Oh, was the
to
person
pour
who was
drinks,
there?
and then to pour the drinks for you. You couldn't hold the bottle.
Yeah.
Is
The
that a
person
state-
was there, but it's fucking annoying.
Was that an in-state? Sorry, is that all of North Carolina? I'm assuming rule.
I don't know.
What happened at
No,
UNC
Wikipedia.
Chapel Hill? Did
We
you
didn't. There
get
was no
anything?
club at UNC Chapel Hill.
Yeah.
So I guess it has to be an in-state.
It's always
Has to
usually
be,
or
'cause
a
that's like the
city
club.
thing.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks. I didn't
So
even notice
dumb.
that. But you can't like blame. That's also in the state of Washington. You can't really blame the
No,
venue. You know
no,
what I
no.
mean? They can
Yeah,
do
it's
their
not
best.
the venue's fault,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it doesn't like it
Doesn't
definitely
help.
prohibits your ability to party.
Yeah.
True. Good word right there.
Yeah.
That was impressive. But yeah, Thursday night, got a sneaky after party too. Felt like I was getting kidnapped at one point. Met up
Yeah.
with that DJ. What was his name? Riggs.
Tipsy?
It wasn't tipsy. That's what happens when you get drunk.
Well, yeah, obviously. I thought it's called DJ Tipsy.
I think it
bro.
was Tiggs or Tibbs,
Yeah, I don't know.
something like that. But he was an ATO beauty.
Yep.
He ends up linking up with you. You're talking to him. You're behind the
Yeah,
the
this
DJ
was
booth.
way later in the night though. No.
Yeah, like end of the night.
This
like
is
two,
like end of the
Yeah.
night.
I want to say 2:15.
Yeah,
like,
the
close.
beginning of the night, we didn't even go to that like area at all. It was
No.
just really packed.
We were patio guys.
Yeah,
just
we were
ripped the patio.
chilling outside and then to the back. That was a
Mhm.
fun ass time.
Great time, dude.
Yeah.
Drinks, dude. The bar
It's
was
like
good.
4 bars.
Yeah, it
in
was
one.
literally 4 bars in one. They had an upstairs outside patio, like the upstairs inside, downstairs club, and there was a downstairs bar too. It was technically 4 bars in one, and that is definitely the best spot at ECU.
Yeah.
Sub Dogs though, we went to pregame. And Sub Dogs-
Overrated.
So here's the story with Sub Dogs that I found. Like everyone and their mom was like, "You got to visit Sub Dogs. You got to visit Sub Dogs." It's not even a bar. It's literally a restaurant. Like you
Well,
don't
it is
get-
kind of a bar.
You don't get
Yeah.
ID. You just walk in. It's a restaurant.
Yeah, but like I guess.
So it's just a restaurant, and it won Barstool's like one of the very first Barstool's like best bars in the country. And the only reason it won was because they got
it won multiple years. It won 2022, 2021, and like
Yeah.
2019.
Oh, even recent. Yeah, first of all, I don't even know how, but one kid said early on, like when Barstool first came out with the bracket, when it was like, I guess not more popular, but the first bracket ever, so it was a big deal. They got the entire student population said, yo, like, let's try to win. So they said, fuck it, let's pick Sup Dogs as like a joke, and it fucking won. So everyone got. And it's just a numbers game by that point. Like if you have enough people following like Barstool ECU, they're gonna all vote for literally Sup Dogs. And it kind of makes sense if you just pick one spot. Whereas like Alabama's got so many other spots that like everyone, they have their
multiple
preference.
really good spots.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
that's when like if you compare it to Gletz isn't gonna win because everyone's voting this fucking restaurant.
Yeah.
Which the bright spot about it, first of all, it's literally just tables. You get seated, you can get food, which apparently is mid. And then drinks. Their infamous drink, the Sup Crashes.
So
those
good.
are
Sup
gas.
Crush.
Sup
Crush,
Crushes.
dude.
Sorry, that's
I said
people get-
crashes. man.
Relax.
Cherry,
dude. I know-
cherry limeade.
Cherry limeade gas. Just straight up. It's like soda with freshly squeezed fruit,
We saw that happen.
vodka, some flavored Smirnoff vodka. Shit's absolutely gas. 2 shots in each. You can house those things. Like literally 5. You don't taste a thing. You taste it if you get a double. If you get 4 shots in there,
Oh,
then
yeah.
it gets a little
Those-
stronger. But I mean, that's also 4 shots in a little fucking cup. Like yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be strong. Those drinks, gas. So good. Unreal.
Yeah, I'd say that's the highlight of that place.
Yeah, but other than that, it's just like a restaurant.
I would definitely go there though for like pre-games and shit.
Yeah, great pregame.
Solid pregame
I thought it was
spot.
pretty solid.
No, it was good. It's everything you need. Because at
Yeah.
the end of the day, all you like really need is just like drinks, cheap drinks, good vibes, TVs to watch the game on, you're good.
Yeah, this was in like the talks of like the Freds and the.
No.
It was like in terms of like
yes.
an outsider perspective.
Correct.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Oh, you got to go to Sup Talks," like
Yes.
as if it's like a
Raving.
Sky Bar type, champs,
Galettes.
Yeah.
But it's like not
not even close.
It's
like
a
it's not
restaurant.
even. It's like probably like one of the. It might be most mid bar in like the country.
It's the definition of mid.
Yeah.
It's a restaurant. It's not even a bar. But it was like, but it's chill because like it's a vibe at the same time, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's nothing
Nothing like Fred's.
Do not even put it in the same realm, atmosphere,
category,
vicinity as Fred's,
Yeah.
Galettes, Champs, Sky Bar. It's just a different league. It's like
100%.
MLB and like AA. It's like you're not even
Single A.
Single A, actually.
Single
yeah.
A, yeah.
But yeah, other than that, still, I mean, Club Still Life, definitely the best spot in my opinion there. I love the vibe. I love how it has a different vibe all like wherever you go. So if you're feeling a bar, you can go to the bar. If you want to just be with like the guys in your frat or sorority, you can do that too. Or if you want to get greasy at the club, you can do that. So I personally thought Still Life was one of the best venues we had on tour.
I agree.
Other than that, that was kind of our Thursday. Got a little bit banged up. Rested Friday.
Yep.
Smart calling us just to get ready for the tailgate Saturday. So Saturday, frat lots. They did say this was one of those tailgates where, frats go. There's an area, set up a tent, have fun. And maybe it could have been the game, Charlotte versus ECU, but mid tailgate. I mean, what it was just, it wasn't packed up. But it was good. It was good for what we needed.
Yes.
But it was like, when I think frat lots, I think USC, like South Carolina, night and day.
Oh,
just
yeah.
like it's not even the same.
It was like just different raves going on in each
That's USC.
frat tent
Correct.
at USC, and then this was kind of like an abandoned tennis court.
Literally.
And like
it
it
was-
was just kind of like, it felt like not like in a bad way, but like it just kind of felt like more like high school vibe.
Oh
It was
my
like a
God,
little
yeah,
awkward.
Yeah.
The
No,
vibes.
awkward encounters, just like
Yeah.
very groupy. Like
Yeah.
Yes.
it was like everyone had their like little group that they
Yep.
were talking to, and no one was really like mingling at all,
Yeah.
and scared to mingle or just like looking over and like observing other groups.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just you're just standing there. Like there was no motive. I feel
Right,
like
right.
a frat lot's like USC, like you can go like to that tent, this DJ's there, or like it's bumping here, you can go here. Like everyone's got a game plan and like knows where to be. That is just you kind of just show up, hold a beer, and you just drink.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that kind of represents like ECU as a whole. Like you got nothing here in Greenville. Like Greenville is a low-key, really sketchy place. It's just you come here, the guys are gritty. Like we're talking like this was one of those schools that a lot of East Coast guys, Connecticut, Jersey, Long Island, a lot of grit. In state too, it was more like they'll tussle. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They'll let you know what's
Said
up.
a lot of fights.
Oh yeah, we talked to some people. We didn't get in any encounters.
No,
but,
no,
like,
no. I didn't see that at all. Actually,
We didn't see it, but like the guys, like the
I didn't
stories
see it
we
at
heard.
all.
The
I didn't
stories
even
we
feel
heard.
it. Yeah.
Is they'll stay, you know what I mean? If like there's a chirp here and there, they're down to get after it
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah.
But the guys here are just like crack open a beer, let's just get
Super
drunk.
chill.
Yeah. Super chill, and that's what this frat lots was. It's like USC like wants to go hard, like ECU is just like I'm here to get hammered, man. Like,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about our game. I don't give a fuck about the football. Like
Yeah, but the
anything.
thing that sucks about that is like, oh, we don't give a fuck about the game, but we can't continue to tailgate because the cops showed up and
Oh,
just shut
yeah.
it down.
Why was that? I thought that was because of the table smash.
No,
Nah.
no, what the hell? No
No.
way.
Wait, what? Why did?
It was
they
just random timing.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
'Cause,
like, I
like-
think at 2:00. Like it was
Yeah,
around the
they
time
had
the
to
game
shut it
started.
down
It
'cause they
just
went-
shut down.
Like the artist went off, and then they went on the mic and said like, "Yo, everyone leave" or whatever.
Oh, so at game time, it's a strict like cutoff. too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it seems like.
Okay,
something
USC
didn't happen. USC they run it through
They
the whole
keep
thing.
you can stay there. Like you
Yeah.
can choose to stay at the frat lots
Yeah.
and continue raving. Like if the game sucks, which is bonus. If I don't want to go to the game, might as well stay here and continue having the greatest time of my life for the next hour and a half,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
fucking good. So this, the tailgate game day atmosphere for again a homecoming weekend, alumni weekend, two really bad teams. Might have been actually probably the worst football game we've ever seen on Buzzing Across America as a whole. I mean, as a whole, it was
Yeah.
3-0 at half. We saw ECU kicker miss a 20-yard field goal.
Yeah.
It was so bad,
tough.
so bad. But I feel like they deserve better. Like the people of ECU in a sense.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like they they got what it takes. It reminds me of like the guys from USC, like South Carolina, but you're put in just not as good of a spot. You know what I mean? You're not in the SEC. You don't have the nicer stadium. You don't have as good of a frat lots. It's kind of like it's like a wannabe USC. A really, in my opinion, that's the vibe I got of ECU was a wannabe USC.
Damn, that's a fucking shot.
Well, no, I'm not saying that's a bad shot at all. USC is one of the best.
Nice shot.
USC is one of the better. We gave it an 8.6. One of the better party schools in the country.
Yeah.
And they're known for the best tailgate in the country, which that still is a fact.
And I think if the athletics are there, Greek life and all the people, the excitement gets up, it could be.
They got the lots. They have all the tents. It's the same thing. It's just you're not as good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like a Walmart version of USC.
And I think athletic just drives that all. Because, like, who wants to get excited for just if your team's shit? Like, it's shit. You don't, your games don't matter. It's not what you see on TV.
Yeah.
Like, in that shit. Like, you know what I mean?
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
How was your guys? You guys had some pretty good encounters in the game on the game day when you guys were filming.
Yeah, the game day was good. I think
shout out the guy that shaved his head.
Yeah, the encounters were nuts. Like we had the beer pong game going, and it kind of just like worked out in a pretty sick way in the sense of like a bunch of people got hurricane shots at first, and then some pan spears slammed in there. But then there was a bird feed that a mom got or a dad got. And then
Chanchi was like awkwardly asking like if you had a wife because like you're like, is there mom or is there like is the mom or
is mom here?
Yeah, so he's like, my mom's
I just said,
here.
Is mom here? And he said, my mom's not here. I'm like, buddy,
I'm not. Come on, man.
It took like 30 seconds. Yeah, it took like 30 seconds to him to be like, oh yeah,
my wife's right there. Yeah, exactly.
It was just so weird, but yeah.
So then that was fun, freaky, and then
they like made out, bro. It wasn't even the big. It was like a star of a bird feed, really and then close. Just like, whoa,
oh yeah,
yeah. And then the guy that got the front cup, which so happened to be the mullet cup.
And that wasn't planned.
Was not planned at all.
Damn.
Not at all.
Wow. And I was like, when I saw it and people like his boy was going like nuts. Like I was like, like fuck, like maybe he's actually going to do it. Cause they'd be like, oh, like if they knew he really wouldn't do it, they'd be like, oh fuck. Yeah. But they were like, yo, let's go. Yeah. So then when he saw it, he's like, he just turned around and took a seat on the table.
And he's like, fuck it.
Let's do it.
He was so down.
Yeah. And I was like, no way. Because like I thought whoever got that cup is just because the chances are they probably don't
want the haircut. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly. So that was sick. And then the same mom that kissed that dad was worked at a salon. We're hairstylists.
Of course.
And we're like, do you want me to do it? I was like, sure. Gave her the lawnmower, and she went to town. And then his boys were like, yo, how much to go bald? Yeah. And then I don't know how the interaction or how they got to the price, but it was funny. Like, yo, we'll pay your dues or something.
Yo, I'll pay for all your beers for next semester or something like that. And then it was like, yo, I'll Venmo 100. I'll Venmo 50. I'll Venmo 100. I'll Venmo 50.
Yeah, you don't have to pay your dues.
Yeah.
That's huge. Yeah, he said it totaled to $1,000.
Yeah.
Which is like, bro, low key, like $1,000.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of frat guys are saying 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to go
and
bald.
And he didn't look bad.
No.
He looked like
he looked really bad at first because they're not. The lawnmowers are meant for your balls, not a fucking
a dome,
a pube head. Like
yeah,
huge. He had super curly hair too, so it was so tough to go through.
Really?
Yeah. The
it
mom
took
was
a while,
pulling
bro.
the hair and just like going. Yeah.
Took at least like 30 minutes.
Yeah, but didn't give a clean shave, so it looked a little weird still.
Yeah.
And he had like receding hairline a bit.
So it was just like,
but
when he saw the party, it looked
but
like
then
fine.
when he cleaned it up, it looked good.
Yeah, he cleaned it up.
Did he go somewhere? Fresh. Like, where did he go to get it clean? Like, he probably just went to a barber or something.
Probably just like great.
Or used reels.
He looked like Mac Miller, bro. He literally looked like Mac Miller.
Oh yeah,
he looked pretty sick.
Yeah.
I rocked it.
That was pretty sick.
Yeah,
tailgate, but for what it was worth, like I said, I mean, not the greatest of tailgates, but we were with some good dudes at Lambda. It was pretty chill. Vibe was there. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's dudes and people that want to have fun, and it was exactly what we wanted. We had a good time. It was chill. The game. Worst football game we've ever been to. ECU fans, I'm sorry for your football program, your team. God, that was brutally painful to watch. Saturday night, crazy incident happens for us. We end up going to Lambda's frat party. Again, It was homecoming weekend, so no one wanted to throw. So respect to the guys at Lambda and a couple of the guys at Theta Chi that came that were like, yeah, like we actually want to do it, have fun. A ton of people, or a couple people there, just like, you know, a classic frat party, like kind of greasy, just in the living room. Not a super ton of people. You caked. Was it you that caked?
No, I didn't do it.
The DJ did it.
The DJ did it.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, just like
he
gathered
threw
people
that
around.
shit too.
Knocked her at the drop too.
It just like it just stayed on her face for a bit too. So I'm just like following it with the camera, and it's just like, boom. It's just there. It's just.
Yeah, and it was a good time. Like the vibe was there. The vibe there was good. The boys got after it. That was a lot of fun. Then we end up going to another, like, their well-known bar that a lot of people recommended was Bob's, which is more of like the 21
Yeah,
plus.
that was another one that was just like similar to kind of like Sup Dogs in the sense of people were hyping it the fuck up.
Hyped it the fuck up, man.
There was a massive line, and then
Huge.
we got in, and the vibes were like just completely different than what I would expect.
It was just overhyped a little bit, Bob's. What did you do when you got in?
What did I do?
Mm-hmm.
Got drinks.
It was just kind of chilled around.
Guy doesn't remember.
What do you mean? No, I remember. But what do you mean you were there?
Yeah, no, I was kind of just interacting with Pete, like just interacting with the boys.
Yeah, we got some drinks. There's some like some of the boys buying drinks.
Yeah.
And just like started to get after it because the vibes were kind of like super mellow, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Fuck, like this not gonna be good for filming."
It honestly,
Everyone's just like it's a super just bar vibe.
very
like,
bar vibe. And like Saturday, it looked like a lot of people that went like all day Saturday, like 2 p.m. game time, where it was kind of like I'm just at a bar just to be out. Do you know what I mean? Like I kind of saw not exhaustion, but like just holding a drink, standing up, like, what's up, man? You know what I mean? Just very laid back, like I'm gassed. I've been on a little bit of a bender here this weekend. Again, people of ECU, super chill to all of us. It was a good time. Again, a lot of pants beers when we got there at Bob's. It was fun. I'm more of a still life guy just because there's more energy there. I like the different bar areas. You can just
have
be with your boys.
options there.
You got options, which I like. Bob's had the patio, had the inside live DJ, a live band, I should say, but not my thing. But then we had a big story with the car getting toast. Did you want to explain that, Chenj?
Well, I mean, Zaps initially.
I was home.
Yeah, Zaps wasn't there, but you went with Tim to go park the car. Me and Chip had to shit, or I had to shit, and you had to piss. So we got out of the car early. There was barely any parking in the whole city, and then you guys find a parking spot. Zaps leaves, and then we leave the bar later that night. And I think you guys got there a little bit earlier than me. Oh no, I went to the fucking bathroom.
Yeah.
I had to go to the bathroom like in the bar, and I was like, "There's no chance of going."
Yeah.
Here.
You're not
So
shitting
I just dipped.
Yeah.
Went back to the place we went to initially. Stomach was in one because the fucking I think it was the one chip challenge I did yesterday.
That's tough.
Dude, I thought the little bit like less that I had, or I had like a little piece of it, wouldn't be as fucking tough.
It was bad.
It was the same amount of tough stuff.
One chip challenge is.
You get a little piece of that, you're fucked.
It is I haven't personally done it. You've done 1.5, 2 now, 2.5.
2.5.
2.5 now, so it's
or 2 and a bit.
And you're a guy that can take spice and heat very well. I could say, like, we've done the Blazin', we were pretty like subpar there. Like, and this guy's you've yacked from it. I've never seen you sweat or go as pale as you had. So you get like heat sweats. You're going hot and cold. Or body sweats, I should say. One chip challenge is tough, but yes, continue the story.
Yeah. So that night, they already get to the car, and Tim, and then I start walking there, and then when I'm there, you guys are like, the car's gone. I'm like, what do you mean the car's gone? It's like, we got towed. I was like, oh my god, like, are you fucking kidding me?
Damn.
Yeah,
that's
dude, it was like, but then we were calling different towing companies, and because there's one specific for the lot, but we called it and they said they don't have it, call this one. Or like we called that one, they said call 911.
Wait, what?
Yeah, to check, I guess, like what the towing company is for that lot. And we call them, we say it's not an emergency or whatever, like, because it says, what's your emergency? It's like, we just need to know where to go pick up our car from. And then we give the address, they give us the place. We call the place, it's closed.
Damn.
They don't answer. I don't know if a message was left, but then we end up getting a call back. We're like, fuck, like we might have to just call an... We called... Actually, no, we did call an Uber to get back home.
Oh, shit.
And just leave the car overnight. And then go back and then when it opens in the morning. But then while we were waiting for the Uber, we get a call and they're like, yeah, we have it here. It's going to be $150 cash to to come pick up right now.
Wild.
So we changed the Uber to the place to go pick it up. And while the Uber's still on its way, I go to the ATM to get cash because we don't even have cash. There's no ATM where we were.
Shit. Okay.
So to go get cash, came back. Also, fucking Greenville, so sketchy.
So sketchy, bro.
After that time, it was probably like, what, 2 a.m. by now?
Oh, it's
1 a.m.?
I know, 2. Around, yeah.
I think 2 because bars were closing. People were all walking away.
2 a.m.
And when I was walking in, everyone was walking out, and it's like fucking sketchy on the streets and shit. So I honestly thought I was gonna get like jumped at one point because like the ATM was literally on the street. Like it wasn't like I went in a place. Okay. So it was like everyone on the street sees me pulling out cash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was true. Like, fuck. Got it, dipped.
That's scary.
Went to go get the car, and they gave us the car back.
Yeah, but I mean that sucks.
Yeah,
that's
terrible.
Annoying.
We
did it
in bed.
It was kind of nice that we got it done like at least quickly.
I would not have. If we did it this morning, it would have been shitty to do in the AM. It was actually good that we did it like 2:15, 2:30 last night.
It didn't take that much longer.
No, it was close. It wasn't like out of the way. You know what I mean? We just had pick it up. They unhooked it and they were like, "Oh, you're good to go." We're like, blessed. Came back home.
Mm-hmm.
Solid. But yeah, that was our time at ECU. We got to do our ratings. Yeah. So
what are we starting off with? Athletics.
Sure. Let's. God, this is gonna be just.
Oh, this has got to be lower than
this. This is gonna be sad here. Yeah. I mean, I got a number.
What is your number?
I have a 6.3.
Okay. Yeah.
What's
I
this
was
for?
gonna go 6.2.
And again, this isn't
athletics.
Like, it sucks because the team's not good. I think there's potential. I actually do. They have the frat lots that like leads to a right beside the stadium and the frat lots was decent. That leads to the game. It's just, student section wasn't humming. The team wasn't humming. Game wasn't humming. Homecoming game was just, everything just was bad about it. And we've been to so many good, atmospheres, games, tailgates, everything. It was below mid. And unfortunately, ECU, I'm going to have to tap in. If we came for baseball season, which people were saying,
that'd be sick.
It was electric. Maybe it's different. They chirp, the student section's humming, chirping outfielders, pitchers. Kids get rowdy, but we came for football, and I'm sorry, we're tapping into 6.3.
Okay, 6.2 for me.
Fair. Yep.
For Greek life.
Yes.
I gave it here a 7.7.
Okay.
I don't think it's got a great row. There's not many great houses.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Greek life, but it doesn't a lot, but it doesn't seem to like really reflect in their partying at all. Other than
there's like no row,
the frat
really.
lots.
Yeah,
like it's
so
just scattered.
Other than the frat lots, it seems like it's. Yeah, I gave it just slightly lower than Iowa because I think Iowa's like houses were nicer. They throw shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think it's fair. I think it's tough because this was one of those schools similar to Illinois, which had so many frats and sororities to even count. So it seems like a lot of people are in Greek life, which you like to see. Did we come on a bad weekend because it's homecoming? No one wanted to throw except one fraternity. Yeah, that definitely sucks. With that being said, there's not really a row. It's kind of sporadic. Houses, again, these aren't SEC tier houses. Grittier.
I would say they're like for Signu being one of the best houses. I think that's like
it's like
kind
shit.
Of dust. It looks like low key, like it felt like it was made out of like paper mache.
Really?
Yeah, just the house just felt like wobbly.
I mean, kind of. It was a very like when you think of like a frat house, it was everything you kind of think of in a frat house. Small dudes were chill. It was just we've seen so much to this point where it's like, where do you put it type of thing. Yeah. I tapped in at a 7.5, kind of in the mid range, just because at the end of the day, these guys do know how to have fun, how to go hard from the tail, even from the frat lots. Like they got that build for it. You know what I mean? Different tents were bumping at a certain point, and they like to get after it. At the end of the day, they like to drink, have fun. And it's not in the 8s for me because of the certain things of, not really a row, not the nicest houses, but it's definitely still average. So I'm going to give it a 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Bar life. This could be the savior for them, or at least it's the savior on my number here. What did you give it?
I am thinking right now. I think it's got. I mean, Still Life was a great spot.
Yeah.
I do like Sup Dogs, and that whole kind of street.
Yeah.
Sick.
I think it's there called 5 Points, which is why that like Walmart USC kind of does make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And it was popping. I mean, There's a lot to do.
It was popping Saturday
Didn't really
night.
seem like age either was a big problem. It seems like there's a lot of places that are like underage spots for people to go to when there's not a frat party.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I liked it. I think it's definitely carried the school. I wouldn't put it, as high as like in Oklahoma or
I agree.
I would even maybe keep it below. It'd be, I think, maybe slightly higher than Kansas State.
Okay.
Which is 8.7.
I gave it an 8.4. So I think it was good. I mean, again, I think the really big contender here for me at least was Still Life. Bob's was just a typical bar, a lot of rave on it. But what I liked was it is definitely a bar school in the sense that people, they'll leave Greek life parties or just frat parties to go to the bars earlier. And that Saturday night, you saw that. It was mobbed. It was packed. Again, I like it. I'm going to give it a little bit of a lower in the 8, like a mid 8. I think it fits it, 8.4. And overall, that was ECU. Solid, not the best. Athletics did hurt it. But again, it was a good time. The dudes were super chill. And it was fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm happy we came and experienced it.
Definitely overrated, though, I would say, in terms of the whole party rating thing.
Yeah.
Because ECU has been known to be one of the best like party schools in
I
the
agree.
country and has been highly requested. And it was a great time, but there's levels to this shit.
I think it's more so people. I think
people see like one sick ass party and be like, that is insane.
Yeah.
But when like Bama has these fucking outrageous,
they don't even need it
every week.
Yeah, they don't even need to flex it.
Bro, not even Bama. I think USC. Look at our frat lots. Everyone's got a tent. Fuck, that was your frat lots. Go take a visit for USC's average Saturday noon game.
Yeah.
Guaranteed, you're not going to the game. You're raving at fucking 9 different frat. Like there's levels, and I think because you don't leave, like you said, they just stay in North Carolina. It's like, oh, that's the fucking spot. Like, bro, you got to just go a little more south, and there's just a better school that's like similar to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But ECU, good dudes. It was fun. Let's move on to big news happening in the social media fight game, especially with the Misfits events. Dillon Danis officially appeals Logan Paul's disqualification. So it was actually recent. On Saturday, the PBA confirmed that they received an official appeal from Dillon Danis. Nevertheless, Dillon Danis wasn't the only prime card fighter to appeal the outcomes. KSI submitted a formal appeal to the decision of his fight versus Tommy Fury. He actually this is a fun fact here, he hired a lawyer as he starts the legal battle to overturn his loss versus Tommy. Fury ends up winning the fight by unanimous decision, but the result was announced as a majority decision later on from a miscalculation on the scorecard. So it wasn't actually his appeal that came back and said it was unanimous. That was just they made a mistake when they announced it. So he is currently going through the appeal process just like Dillon Danis is right now. Logan Paul, he kind of came on Twitter and said, this is bullshit. This guy's an absolute loser trying to stay relevant. KSI's manager, Mams Taylor, has confirmed they have begun the legal process to appeal it. And not only that, but 45% of the fights on that card have been appealed. So it seems like a lot of these, I guess you could say, influencers or YouTuber boxers aren't taking the fight or the loss
it's not
well,
that
but
it's serious. Not that it's well or not. It's like they just think that they won.
Yeah.
Or the judging is not great.
Either or, but I mean,
it's either their ego or the judges.
I would say it's a little bit of both. I'd say on KSI's part, like, dude, you're not the better fighter. No. And we honestly, from first glance, he was more active. But if you
but on that note, he wasn't the better fighter. But like, if you go to the actual card of like punches and stuff, it should have been a draw at least. I think.
Really?
Yeah. Because like the numbers were like just identical. Like Tommy also didn't do something. Like he looked like shit, true. KSI, and he was terrible. But just straight based on numbers and the deduction,
that is true.
There's kind of like a case to make.
Yeah,
fuck.
I agree.
What do you guys think is gonna come at? Like,
I still think he sucked, but like 6 rounds, he did it.
He didn't look good. Like it wasn't like good boxing.
It was terrible. Yeah. But by like just points wise and how they should judge a fight,
at least a draw.
It should be. Yeah.
Well, he's going full legal with it, so they're taking that there. What do you think about Danis appealing his because of Logan's security guard coming into the ring? Now, this is a fine line because Zaps made a good point. Like, technically, by the book, like, the security guard can't come in the ring for that, but he also tried to take him down.
Yeah, I feel like
so. I don't know what the fine line
isn't he already disqualified?
That's kind of where my
or
head's
because the
to.
ref didn't make that decision, then they can't just assume.
Yeah, and I think with the tension, like anything could happen in the ring. So, do you give a little leeway to the security being like, I can't let him get fucked up?
He's trying to actually go at him, like illegal, like physically, like take him on the ground and like hurt him. This is like take it away from boxing. He's illegally trying to hurt this guy.
But I feel like there's a way where I guess the like there's got to be a way maybe in the contract where they are saying like, oh, like this could happen, so we're gonna have this on standby, and like it's not gonna be affected in the judging because like it's Misfits' own event, right?
Yeah.
And then I feel like they could just like switch up rules and shit like that if it's in contracts.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, but I don't know how the contract was laid out for this fight. You know what I mean? Like technically, it's
like if it's in the fine print, like, and it doesn't get like called, like that's so tough. Like, what do you do in that situation?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like by Logan's response though, he's shrugging it off like he's not worried at all. So I feel like I'm not
even
saying
if
he
it's
knows.
Returned, like, does he care that he took another L? Like everyone knows he won.
That's true too. Like,
does his record really matter?
Then Dillon can have his happy ending on Twitter with his W.
But everyone's gonna still be like, you still got the L. Like send those meme pictures of him on the ground and shit. That's the black eyes.
Yeah, I guess that is. Yeah, I guess that is true. It's like even if he does like legally or whatever the board says, like you got the win. It's like, dude, like I fucked you up. You know what I mean? Like you keep.
I don't think his record really matters. He's not like if he was undefeated, then maybe it's like fuck. Like you don't want that one on there. Yeah, you don't want that tick. But
I got you.
Yeah.
But that was big news in the fight game there. Another big news this weekend, UFC 294. Islam beats Volkanovski with a brutal KO. This is the second time now he's beaten him. He defeated him with an absolutely disgusting first round knockout. What did you guys think? Did you guys actually watch what happened? Only 11 days notice, so I'm not saying there's like, I'm not making an excuse for the guy, but he came in last minute type of thing, but he got his shit absolutely.
I think that's a huge factor.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
And when we watched in Arizona with Nelk this first fight.
The same fight.
Yeah. Apparently Volkanovski should have won that fight. And it was apparently like
it was controversial
like win. So I feel like the second one would be closer, and for it to just like end like that kind of seems like it was a training thing.
Yeah.
Of like such short notice, not, fully.
He wasn't fully there.
Yeah.
He just wasn't prepped.
Yeah.
He didn't have
wasn't
weeks
sharp
of training.
Yeah, you get sharp. Like they got the skills, but like the split second, split millimeter like guard up is what like caused him to get fucking kicked in the head.
Yeah.
It's just like not as sharp.
Yeah.
Doing that's almost like dangerous in
Doing
a way.
what? Oh, like a last minute thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like it could be dangerous.
Hundo.
I agree, but I also think like for him, like if
he has to do it.
I'm trying to think on his side. He's like, you know what? Like, yeah, he's experienced in it, and if he wins that fight on 11 days notice, it's like, maybe sick. That first time it was like he's the better fighter.
He said that he only took the fight because he was in like a bad headspace and shit, and he wanted it to just kind of like get out of his like drought. I don't know. He said some like mental health shit. Yeah. Fuck. So that's why he like took the fight, because like that's a big L to just like take, if you're a really big fighter and really good. One of these, like, pretty sure the best pound for pound fighter right now.
Yeah.
So, that's kind of hard to just go in there and take an L just because.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, other than that, do you guys watch any other events from the...
Usman was another one that got switched out last minute. I don't know who the other guy was fighting. It was like Chibayov or something. He was fighting someone initially. Oh, I think it was supposed to be the Brazilian guy.
Iligara? Or what's... I don't know.
Actually, no, it wasn't. That was for Islam.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no. Okay, I think boys, we're good to go straight to debate questions here. Boys.
Yeah,
we did not get any fan questions from the new podcast. If you guys are watching on the YouTube channel at Squad Brunch Podcast, we're actually flying in subs. We're over 3.65k subscribers. So I appreciate that.
Come on.
But just comment down below any questions you guys want answered, fun, whatever it might be. We actually have 7 pretty random questions here that I think the boys will have a fun time with. So Zaps, we'll start with you, then move to Chianch. If you could hang out with any movie cast of characters, who would they be and why?
All right. I said This Is the End.
Why?
Have you seen it?
Nope.
Okay. So let's just say some of the actors.
Sure.
It's led
This Is the End
by
is hilarious.
James Franco.
Yep.
Okay. Great actor. Seth Rogen. Guy's genius. Hilarious. Just to be with him and hear his laugh. Fucking iconic. Jonah Hill.
This is some good characters.
This is a good list so far.
Danny McBride.
Damn.
Emma Watson.
Shit.
Would you beg?
You think I could do that?
No, I'm saying if the opportunity presented itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a guy.
Yeah. Keep going.
And then
What do you mean you're
Michael
a guy?
Cera.
Damn.
So you would fuck like the ugliest girl in the world because you're a
No,
guy?
I think she's decent, right?
Yeah, you think
but-
she's bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason, not because you're a guy.
I'm not blind. Like, what the fuck?
No, that's a solid list. I fuck with that.
Okay.
Okay, Cinch, what do you got? What movie?
So
That's gonna be hard to top.
no, come on.
What do you got?
It's easy to top.
Who do you got?
I went the fucking hey, how you doing method, inspired by the DJ the other night,
Uh-huh.
because we were just saying, hey, how you doing?
Yeah. So who'd you pick?
I chose The Sopranos,
Mm.
kind of like Godfather, Goodfellas vibe.
Okay.
Just gotta be like, Tony, how you doing?
So just for conversating purposes.
No, not just for conversation.
That's what you did. That was your reason right
I
there.
thought that
No.
was the reason.
No,
You just want
it's
to be like, how you doing for
I
an
wanna
hour and
just
a
live the
half?
mafia life.
Okay, you you want to
Oh,
live
okay.
a
Yeah,
mafia.
the Tony thing was like just
Okay.
An example.
an example of
Okay.
Hey,
the
Tony.
entire mafia life.
Yeah.
I
So
feel
you-
like it would be sick to be like the Godfather.
Okay. So you want to get a little taste of the action.
Yeah, exactly.
feel
Like
that.
see how my ancestors and shit lived.
You think you could? I feel like you're almost like too soft for the mafia life. You ever think about that?
You think I'm too soft for the mafia life?
I feel like. I mean, well, what do you like? What do you?
No,
think? Like,
you're
think,
good,
like-
bro. You're good.
No. I don't know.
fuck?
Like, what do you think? Like, what if there's some shit in there? You're like, yo, fuck. Like it's cool from the outside, but like, I don't know if I can hang with these guys.
No,
You
I
know?
could
Yeah.
fucking hang.
All
You got
right.
those stripes.
Say
I
your
got
boss.
them. I could be like,
all right, your boss says to you, you got to kill this guy tonight at this bar, at this gas station. When he closes, he's going to lock the door, go in there with the bat, beat him to death, leave. If not, he's going to kill you.
I would do it.
You would do it?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I'm
That's
for
what's
the
up.
fucking gang, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's for the gang. All right, next.
Obviously, it's of loyal. You gotta be loyal to the family.
question. You gotta
Alright,
be. Yeah, that's true.
good answer.
Come on.
Next question here, Zaps. You ready for this?
Yeah.
If you could take a characteristic from anyone on the planet, who would it be, and what characteristic?
All right. Hear me out here.
Okay.
Mr. T.
Who the fuck's that?
Okay.
Pop him up. Mr. T. You know who he is. He's well known.
Like T-Pain?
No. Fucking Mr. T, bro.
Okay. And what about what would you take?
He has a photographic memory.
Really?
Yeah. So he said like in school, he didn't have to study or anything because he would just see it. And then like he would just often like daydream out the window and shit. So like, yeah, like that'd be sick.
So you just want to daydream?
No, but like
No,
you can just remember things like sharply.
Yeah.
So like you can remember like pages in books.
Yeah, kind of like the guy in Suits.
Yeah. Like,
So
that'd
you
be
just become
sick
like
as
you
fuck.
you just become like everything you see like you now know.
You could be like
You're
very
like,
smart,
very-
very
yeah, a little genius.
knowledgeable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
like
that'd be
that.
fucking sick as fuck.
Was Mr.
no?
T a cool guy?
Yeah. Look him up.
He sounds black.
He is black.
Oh shit!
Is that
Actually.
fine?
No, I was like picturing either like a fucking dope black guy or like a super like crazy like doctor nerd, like white doctor nerd.
Super dope, crazy doctor nerd.
No, super not dope.
Okay.
Oh, super not
Super
dope.
weird. Crazy doctor
Look him up.
nerd.
Yup.
Just Mr. T.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yo, what? Have you seen Mr. T?
That's Mr. T. I
Yes,
was
sir.
not expecting.
Me neither, bro.
I was not expecting.
Ow, that just
to be like
peaked
Mr.
in my
T.
ear.
Yeah, that did peak high.
Ow. fuck.
Curious how the people at home are hearing that one.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
I mean, it was him, not me.
Mr. T.
Actually, it's a sick answer.
I know.
Holy
Shit.
shit. That's
Thank
going to
you.
make mine sound like ass.
Wait, what is yours?
I went with like I did multiple guys because when I say the characteristic, you'll know. Like it's just
Wait, you
like
did
they all have the
multiple
exact
people?
same thing. Like either like a Jeff Bezos, a Mark Cuban,
Sure.
a Tim Cook, or Michael Jordan for their work ethic.
That's a good one.
Because I feel like not to like fucking be an egotistical fuck, but like I feel like I'm pretty like smart and creative, but like I need to like that work ethic to just be dialed in all day and
I
get
kinda
shit
get that.
done.
I kind of get that.
Like I feel like I could get shit done when I like sit down and fucking do it. I could get shit done, but I need to sit down and do it more often.
I understand. I really
sure.
understand that. Yeah, that makes sense.
You like that?
Yeah, I
that
like
checks
that.
out.
Nice.
That checks out.
That makes
Okay.
sense. Yeah.
Glad that checks out.
Next question here.
Okay.
Name your this one could be weird. Name your top 3 fictional characters as athletes.
All right.
Okay.
Hear me out here. Okay. Number one, I think I'm starting off hot.
Yeah.
Deadpool.
It's a good one.
Great. He has
That's
super
a good one.
strength,
Yup.
speed, regenerational health.
Yeah.
He's an assassin, so like, you know, if he has to,
He's got it.
take him down, UFC and
There's
type
no
shit.
athletes that kill people.
Yeah, but like UFC, like he doesn't have to kill him, but he can get very close.
I know what you mean. Solid answer. That's
solid
solid.
answer.
Does he use weapons?
Yes, he does.
Mm.
But
So he's
he
a
doesn't
criminal.
need to.
Not an athlete.
No. He's actually a superhero. Anyway, my second one.
Okay.
It's gonna be a little controversial. I don't know how you're gonna like it.
Oh boy.
I did Air Bud. Guy's a
Fucking-
baller.
That's the best one to choose.
You think so?
100%. That is the ultimate athlete. He did every single sport.
Yo,
Like,
that
dude,
is so true.
Imagine getting
He
cut.
was phenomenal at every fucking sport.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Okay.
I didn't even think
Football.
about that.
Imagine you're in 8th
Which
grade.
is the hockey
okay?
one.
Yeah.
You're in 8th grade.
Yeah.
You go up to basketball tryouts. You're the last kid to get cut to a fucking dog. You have to go home. You're like, Dad, I got cut. You won't believe. You won't believe this shit, but a fucking dog.
A fucking golden retriever just took my fucking spot on the basketball team. He took the last wide receiver slot fucking position. Yo, that's a good. Just from that alone, that's probably the best one.
Yeah.
Okay, who's your 3?
My 3, I did Carlos from Benchwarmers. Guy through heat.
He is that the I am 10 guy?
I'm 12. Carlos, you're drunk. Carlos, you smell like beer. You look like beer.
He was. I mean, if you actually think about it, like when put in the right position, he was fucking cranking them, dude. He was a
I
freak.
mean,
athlete.
granted, it was probably like 12-year-olds that he was
Yeah.
throwing
It was a
against.
30-year-old versus 12-year-old.
But-
But see, he put up the numbers you need to put up.
He was probably like an ex-AAA player.
Yeah, I agree. What about you, Chance?
Hundo. So I went with Mr. Incredible because
Have
he's just
to.
an absolute tank.
Legit
Like, come on.
He's a
Tank.
unit.
He could be anything he wants to be. He could be that middle linebacker that absolutely crushes the hole every single time.
Or he can like just
He could
pick
be a
up, stop
fucking-
cars,
He
bro.
could be a stud quarterback.
Oh,
He could do anything.
anything.
Facts.
Mr. Motherfucking Incredible.
like
I
that.
agree.
Number 2, I have Buzz Lightyear because I feel like he would just be like that small guy on the fucking team on whatever sport it is, like football, running back, maybe soccer, anywhere. Just you'd be buzzing around,
Literally.
How
literally
tall is
buzzing
he?
around.
Buzz Lightyear is a smaller frame though.
Well, I mean, he's a toy, so I mean,
looking
technically
it
he's
up.
like this big.
Fuck, he's a few inches, but like he's got grit.
But
though.
IRL, he's probably at least 6 feet.
He's
Buzz is at least 6 feet in real life.
Buzz is 68 inches tall.
Oh, dude, he's.
Hey Siri, what's 68 inches to feet?
Oh, bro, he's 6'5".
5'6".
Okay, so he's a
Solid.
smaller guy, but like he's gonna be that utility guy that's gonna like he's gonna get shit done
Yeah.
on the field. Whether it's in the
He's
dude, if
utility
in the
guy.
paint- yeah, he's utility
just
guy.
buzzing. He's like a hard worker.
Yeah, he's the working bee.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Christian McCaffrey.
And then last, I have Kung Fu Panda. This guy is an absolute fucking tank with the moves of a.
He's fat
of
as
like,
fuck though.
Yeah, but he's got incredible moves. Like
That
his
is true.
hands are nuts.
Facts.
His feet are like he could do backflips and shit, but he's in a fucking like tank of a body.
That's true. If he cuts down a bit,
Imagine.
He
Bro,
doesn't even have to cut down, bro. He's got like the skills,
frame.
the athletes, like the speed, everything, but in like a lineman body.
That's
yo,
true.
that is. So,
He could be an incredible guard. A left guard, dude. Pull on traps, bro. The trap play.
But he could also be an incredible running back because he would be like a fucking 400-pound Derek Lewis.
Yeah, but how's he gonna fit through the holes? So you need linemen to get a hole that big.
You would just dummy them all.
I don't know. I like him as a guard.
Yeah, you'd probably be sick as a guard, but like also like guards are not like the most effective players.
Oh, dude, they're essential as fuck.
Come on,
Trust,
man.
bro. Trust. They're
Quarterbacks
they're
are the
most
best,
athletic
obviously.
person on the line. Because they run traps and shit. You need to like pull and lead block. You know.
All right, yeah. He could probably take out 2 alignment too.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, Kung Fu motherfucking Panda.
Yo, solid list, boys.
Thank you.
Great question right there. That's the one we're using. All right, boys. If there was a zombie attack on the planet, what would be your plan of action, and why do you think you would outlive everyone else? So, Zaps, we'll start with you.
Okay. I kind of went like an alternative route here. You know, I think
Like the music.
like yeah. So at first, my step 1, I just thought like, how am I gonna make friends, right?
Friends.
You're
I
worried
think-
about making friends in a
Yeah.
zombie apocalypse?
I think like what brings people together, and I think the answer is, you know, I went and bought some booze. That's my step 1. I bought a ton of booze, and not necessarily buy, but everyone's gonna go get essentials like food, water,
weapons.
all that shit. I'm gonna grab all the beer in the liquor store.
No one would grab beer. So
That's what I'm saying.
okay.
No, people definitely grab beer, bro. Alcoholics and like just people in crazy ass situations
True.
need like that thing that's gonna mellow them out.
Okay, so you're going for beer.
Yeah. So step 1, acquire beer.
Okay, I like it.
Step 2, maybe like trap the zombies in some way. Give them an acquire taste to beer. Okay. Then we start breeding zombies that like beer. Offer lots of beers to the zombies. Okay.
Wait, you're adding more zombies to this apocalypse?
No, I'm just
By
like collecting
breeding
them. Well, maybe, but listen. Okay.
Okay.
The beer
What's
zombies.
going on right now?
Step 3, we offer a treaty with the zombie population over beer. Our currency could be beer. We produce beer to give to the zombies. They won't eat us.
That shit is now smart.
Step 4, world peace. We don't kill the zombies. We coexist with the zombies.
Oh my god.
What?
Call me crazy.
You just solved a zombie apocalypse with beer.
Solves a lot of things.
Yo.
Banger answer right there, Zaps.
Holy shit.
Okay.
At first I had no
I'm
idea
not
where
gonna
we
lie.
were
At
going.
first,
bro.
I was like, why are we feeding
You
the
just have
zombies
to
beer?
trust the process.
Yeah, fuck.
If humans love beer, obviously zombies are gonna like beer.
Like if a dude offers me a beer, like, yo,
Humans
you want a
don't
beer?
like humans though.
Yeah, but what do you
And
bond
zombies
over?
like humans.
Beer.
Beer.
All right, Change. That was a great answer from
That was
Zaps
a
right there.
solid
You might have
answer.
just solved. Like, I think that's the best way to go about a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, sure. All right, I would go to. I would escape to a small populated island close to the U.S.
Like Madagascar?
Not like Cuba, Bahamas.
Okay. How you
Like
getting
something
there?
close.
How are you getting there?
I would just steal a boat.
Solid.
Yeah, pretty easy.
You ever stolen a boat before?
Well,
You
there
ever
would be
drove a
no one
boat?
to stop me. Like, there's no one. Like, we're in a zombie
You
apocalypse.
just
I don't
jump in
think
the
the
boat.
fucking police are arresting me for stealing a
True.
boat.
It's facts.
And hoping I steal the boat I steal is like a guy that's like already dead.
Yeah.
Or a zombie. So yeah, I would go to like Cuba, Bahamas. I don't know what other ones are close by that you can actually like just boat to. But I would choose one of those smaller population, so I could do like killing like 1 to 200,000 zombies. But obviously, if I stay in Canada or the U.S., like there's no chance I'm doing 330 million.
Yeah.
You know, to like outlast everyone.
That's true.
Facts.
Like there's just not.
Yeah,
There's
it's
just
a
not
numbers
enough
game at the end of the day.
resources.
It's a
I don't
numbers
think.
game.
Yeah, numbers game. So I would make trips back to the States on this boat for gas, fuel,
resources,
supplies,
yeah.
food, and in that time span, like I'm attracting maybe I'm taking the risk of killing a couple zombies on the way
Yeah.
that I see,
Yeah.
but not like 330 million.
True.
Facts.
So I get my shit, I fuck off back to my island,
Yeah.
do my thing there for a while until everyone dies or just become zombies, and I just slowly kill them all. But I just start with the island, little by
you
little.
Go to the least populated area first, conquer that.
Conquer that, and
And then work
then
your way
on
around.
my way back to the States, slowly but surely take them out, because they're all going to be migrating. They're going to
Yeah.
hear gunshots, slowly migrate,
Yeah,
slowly
it's true.
migrate to the one guy left. But I can slowly just take them all out instead of being just stuck.
What would you name, I guess, your new island? Like, you're kind of
We'll just keep it.
You're going to keep it?
Yeah,
I think that
fuck.
should be the name.
What?
Keep it. Could be like
It could be the
tropical-ish.
Bahamas.
What
Just
about,
chill.
what about Chancey's Trap Lord? Trap Ring?
Champy's fucking.
Chain cheese, crusty crab.
Nah, these are all terrible names.
Would you name it the Bikini Bottom?
Yeah. The
No,
bikini
okay.
top.
Could be the move.
Bikini top.
Bikini Top could be the move.
I do like tits over ass, so.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, next question. Great
Checks
answers, by the way,
out.
boys. If you could punch one artist in the face, who would it be and why? Zaps, we'll start with you.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think his name's Psy.
Like
Psy. Guy who made Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style.
The
yeah.
Asian guy? Why?
Yeah. Because he
It's
made one.
racist as fuck.
It's not racist. What the fuck?
It's not racist at all.
Why would you choose?
He
this
has
Asian
one
guy?
good song.
Gangnam Style? Fuck.
He has
off.
one good song, and I don't even know what it means. Like, I
Why
don't
do you
know what
want
he's
to
saying.
punch him though? Like he's just probably,
I
he's
had
probably
to
such
pick
a nice guy.
I had to pick someone, bro. Like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, but
Like, I had to pick
why just
someone.
like the one Asian guy that made the super happy song?
It's like I don't know, man. That was
Like,
my
well,
choice.
Gundam
You just
style.
didn't fuck with
Whoop,
the song.
Yeah,
whoop,
like
whoop.
I know I fucked with the song, but like it was just like he has one good
You
song.
don't fuck with the person. That's racist.
I had to
It's not
choose someone to
racist,
punch.
man. That's
bro.
not. It would be racist if he said, "I want to snuff him because he's Asian." That's
exactly.
racist. He wants to snuff him because he only has one good song.
Yes.
You're saying he's musically actually shit.
Yes.
And
So
you're pissed off
You're just
about
pissed
it.
off
I'm just
about
pissed.
him being
It's
bad
like-
at music.
That guy's
Bro,
gonna be
why
in the
didn't you
history
come up with
books.
more bangers?
Exactly, and he's gonna be in the history books, bro. It's like that
History
song's gonna be
books?
fucking banging forever. Everyone's gonna know what that shit is.
Dude, no one ever listens
It's
to
gonna
that
be like
song
when
Bro, if you
anymore.
go to a college now and say, yo, you know Gangnam Style, I guarantee they're like, nah, bro.
I guarantee you they do, bro.
No chance.
No, like they'll know probably, but like
100%,
no one
bro.
listens to it. Like
Yeah,
if
no
you
one
said,
listens
have
to
you
it.
listened to Gangnam Style in the last 12 months? They would
Like
say
if I go
no.
to
No
a
chance.
if I go to a DJ, I'm like, yo, can you put on Gangnam Style? Yeah, it's gonna be a little weird reaction.
Yeah,
but-
that's true. They mean,
I don't even have that song.
yeah.
Yo, what?
All right, Chance, you got anything better than that one?
So I chose Ed Sheeran.
Why? The ginger
Not
guy?
because
He's
he's
probably
ginger.
such a nice guy.
No, but he's just got such a punchable face,
Okay,
dude.
I kind of get that.
He's got
Yeah,
like
that's fair.
lopsided eyes and shit. Fuck.
There's
But
gonna
he's
be,
just
like-
got a punchable face. Yeah, Ed Sheeran stands could literally fuck off.
I feel like Ed Sheeran fans have punchable faces too.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you know
For
what I mean? They're
sure.
commenting, you guys fucking
dude,
suck
like
and shit.
this
Like,
guy's
buddy,
got such a punchable face.
Let me see.
Like,
Can I see it?
Can I
like,
see?
look at this
With his
guy.
glasses on too.
Oh my god, the glasses make it so much worse.
Way worse if he's got
I feel like
glasses.
such a bully right now,
Can I
but
see?
such a punchable face.
Let me see. Let me see him. Let me see him.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Holy fuck, man! Don't show me that picture. Ed Sheeran, I'm sorry, probably the nicest fucking dude. Fix your face.
Oh my god, look at this.
That's not real. That's not a real picture. That's
Holy
not a real
shit.
pic. Pop that picture up when you do this.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Oh my god.
Zaps. One person, dead or alive, that you'd be okay
He's got
with.
great. Sorry,
Yeah, sure.
you could redo that question.
Okay.
He's got great great songs though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you still want
He's
to.
the man.
I still want to drop kick his face. Though. Absolutely no fucking reason. All right, Zaps.
Holy shit.
One person, dead or alive, that you'd be okay with banging your ex.
Hear me out here.
Okay.
Oh my god, I think we might be on the same wavelength.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Oh damn,
You?
that's good.
That is a good answer, though.
I thought we were gonna say mine.
You
though.
would say no.
The guy that our Lord and Savior, I'm letting
He comes
him
back down alive. This is the second coming, and he's like,
legit the second coming.
dude, take in
"Let me hit."
your wife after that, or oh wait, it's ex-girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend.
Dude, I would let him bang my wife because she'd just be so blessed. Like,
Wait,
probably
the answer was for
person ever.
ex-girlfriend?
It was
Your
ex-girlfriend,
ex-girlfriend.
Oh shit!
but it's let. So
But you're
like,
still like
low-key,
Eskimo
like,
Bros
still,
with
like,
Jesus.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a
And
that's
that
a
too. That's a
flex, bro.
flex
Be like,
and a half.
yo, like I'm Eskimo Bros with Travis Kelce. I'm Eskimo Bros with
Jesus, bro.
Christ, motherfucker.
You guys got to listen to this story. It's crazy.
That is lit.
That's probably like there's no story coming better than that. Like I'm
No.
Eskimo Bros with Justin Bieber.
And it's
all
like
right.
it's like Jesus comes up. It's like, yo, is it chill and shit? Like, you good with that?
Yeah,
You
dude.
dap him up. You're like,
Condos.
holy shit, Jesus Christ is fucking my girl, my ex-girl, bro.
Well, he's making like absolute lot. Like he's not fucking her. He's like making like love.
Oh,
and
oh, of
stuff.
course.
Holy like
holy
love.
love.
Yeah, but like pretty badass still. Like Jesus
Sick story.
boned her. What about you, Chanch?
Boned her. Come on.
That was
man.
bad. Sorry, well, that was a bad statement.
What
do you
the
got?
fuck?
What do you got, Chanch? Sorry, that was bad.
This guy just said Jesus. Yeah, everyone should do the sign of the cross.
Yeah, that was
sorry.
bad. I'm sorry, right there.
Guy said, holy shit.
What do you
Okay,
like?
I went the kind of like completely opposite route here, and I went
Like
with
a drug addict.
James Charles. Hear me out. Hear me
All
out.
right, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Okay.
Yo, let him cook.
He is gay.
Allegedly.
No, very fucking gay.
Yeah, he's gay.
Okay.
So he won't even like it. So like my like strategy here is like I don't want an absolute stud to be boning my ex. You know, like I want to be that like the best guy she had. So I just want an absolute like scumbag, like, you know, dustpan gay guy. He doesn't even like her.
He won't even. He'll barely.
He
be
doesn't
hard.
even like it.
He
Yeah.
barely will be hard.
So he's not only is he dust, he's also gay. So like he's gonna give her the worst experience
Like
of
she's
all
gonna
time.
come back to you and be like, "Thank God that was terrible."
Yes,
Yes.
like I want you like
I
if these are the guys left, like I need you.
I like that.
That is a great answer. Follow up from Jesus
Let's
Christ.
fucking go.
Okay.
Come on.
Next
I
question.
thought I was
here.
gonna lose you guys on that one.
No.
So glad I recovered.
No, you recovered fucking great. Guys, this one's sick. If you got a text for your best friend, if you got a text that one of Sorry. If you got a text that one of your boys was kidnapped and you had to drive 10 minutes to save him, what song are you listening to on that car drive? Zaps.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The Harlem Shake.
No way.
Why are you listening to the Harlem Shake?
Come on.
I chose that because who doesn't get electric when they hear that? Like, you know, boom, 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 boom. I think it's a good beat.
Dude, the
And it's
Harlem Shake. It's like kind of like that comedy kind of movie where like a
Yeah.
really random song will be going on
I
the
can't
back.
take it too serious
when
or
you're-
hype myself up.
Yeah.
It's like,
But you're on the way to like save your boy who was just kidnapped. Like you might die going into this. Like
that's what I'm saying.
keep in
So I
mind
kind of
he's
want,
kidnapped.
I want like somewhat good vibes. Like I don't want something too serious or like too hype because I know I'm not that guy. But maybe like I'd
Probably
probably
be in a good mindset.
yeah. Like I want to be vibing. Like I want to be like I'm going to an EDM tent. You know.
Okay.
And
Okay,
then
Harlem
fair.
Shake though.
fuck it.
Let him go. Okay, what about
All
you,
right.
Change?
I went with dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
It's a good tune, dude.
That's a good tune. I
That's
didn't
a
know we
good
could
tune.
bring our music on and show it.
What do you mean? You have your phone?
Not playing.
Yup. Joker and the Thief. Phenomenal song.
I feel like
Just
that's
gets
a
me
great-
like
That's a
fired
great
up.
answer. That's a great answer.
like you're not like you're going in.
I am
you're,
so dialed.
You're not only saving him, like you're fucking beating the living shit out of the guy that kidnapped him. You're getting in there. There could be booby traps and shit. You're dodging him, jumping. You
that's-
pull out a pistol and like snipe him in the head.
Yeah.
All in one
I
motion.
snag his pistol, turn around, fucking
That's
throw
like
him in the fucking
Deadpool type.
heel
Yeah,
kick
like
and then
literally
shoot his arm
Deadpool. Like
off.
this guy turns into Deadpool listening to that song.
That's
That's
fair.
how good of a track that was.
Yup.
Guys, that's everything.
Let's go.
Great
dude.
podcast.
Bada boom.
That was
Great
a phenomenal
podcast.
podcast. Good podcast,
Good
guys. Good
podcast.
podcast.
Yup,
Thank you guys
yup,
so much
boom.
for listening. Hit that subscribe button. Comment any questions you guys have. And share this with your friends because we talk about a lot of fun shit.
Yup.
And if you haven't seen our Buzzing Across America videos, you probably have. But go check those out as well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you.
See you boys at Halloween, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm so excited for next podcast.
Oh, me too.
Cheers, boys.